Welcome, coaches, to the fall 2020 youth soccer season. My name is Josh Arbin. I am the recreation specialist here with Branson Parks and Recreation, and we are all very excited about the upcoming fall 2020 youth soccer season ahead. Just a quick overview of the season ahead. Practices for the U6 and up divisions will begin the week of September 7th at either Alexander or Stockstill Park. Alexander Park will host the U6 and U10 practice fields, while Stockstill Park will host the U8 and U12 and up soccer fields. PeeWee practices will begin on Saturday, September 26th at the Recplex. PeeWee will have two practices followed by their six-game season. Games for U6 and up divisions will begin on Saturday, September 26th. Schedules will be released for the first 4 weeks by Friday, September 18th. The PeeWee schedule will be released in full. Rain makeups may be scheduled on Friday evenings as needed. Just to highlight some changes ahead of the fall 2020 season, with the increase of participant levels over the last few years, we are now able to offer a U6 and U8 girls division. Co-ed teams are allowed within the boys division in either age group for those pre-established teams or for those parents who may have siblings. We will be offering a pre-season clinic on Saturday, September 19th, prior to the start of games and PeeWee practices. Ages 7 and under will be from 8 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. Ages 8 and up will be from 10 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. The cost of this clinic is $5 per player, and a coach's player will be able to attend for free with volunteerism from the coach during the clinic. Health and safety modifications and recommendations are in play for this season. Gameplay changes include the assignment of home and away teams, where the designated home team will kick off to start the game, and the designated away team will kick off to start the following period. Join us on Saturday, September 19th for a youth soccer clinic ahead of game starting. We will be releasing more information in the coming weeks. Be sure to watch for us on Facebook. Registrations are now open online or in person at the Recplex. Coaches, contact me for a special deal and discounted rate for this clinic. For our PeeWee Soccer division, practices are scheduled to begin on Saturday, September 26th, and will continue on October 5th at the Recplex, with games beginning on October 12th. Practice and game times will be anywhere from 8 a.m. to 12 noon, depending on the amount of teams participating in the division. Game dates are structured to have a short 20-minute practice prior to the start of the game, with the game consisting of 4 5-minute quarters. Kickoffs will occur at the start of each quarter. The home team will kick off to start the first and third quarters, while the away team will kick off to start the second and fourth quarters. The new ball method will be used for the games, in which coaches will introduce a new ball to restart play whenever the need arises, such as after goals or when balls are kicked out of play. No referees will be used, as this is an instructional league that will need to be hands-on by coaches. Practices for the U6 soccer divisions will be scheduled at Alexander Park beginning the week of September 7th through the end of the season. There will be two fields at Alexander Park, one along the parking lot area in the grass by Field 1, and one along Sunset Road in the grass by Field 2. Games are set to begin on Saturday, September 26th, and continue through early November. Due to crossover participation, the boys division will not be starting any games prior to 10 a.m. to allow for those playing in the Flag Football League to participate in both leagues. A referee will be used and will be responsible for the new ball method. Coaches are asked to refrain from being on the field. Kickoffs will occur at the start of each quarter. The home team will kick off to start the first and third quarters, while the away team will kick off to start the second and fourth quarters. Practices for the U6 soccer division will be scheduled at Stockstill Park beginning the week of September 7th through the end of the season in early November. On the east field, there will be two fields located, one in the left field area by the picnic tables and one in the center field area of the larger baseball diamond. Games are set to begin on Saturday, September 26th. Due to crossover participation, the boys division will not be starting any games prior to 10 a.m. to allow for those playing in the Flag Football League to participate in both leagues. All teams will be scheduled for at least one doubleheader, and more can be requested by a coach if they so choose. In this league, we aim to introduce goalies and play restarts, such as throw-ins for balls out of play, free kicks for fouls, and goalie throws. Kickoffs will occur after each goal as well. For the U10 soccer division, practices will be scheduled at Alexander Park beginning the week of September 7th through the end of the season. There will be one field located at Alexander Park for U10 soccer, and it will be located in the middle of the two baseball diamonds. Games are set to begin on Saturday, September 26th. All teams will be scheduled for at least one doubleheader, and more can be requested by a coach. In this league, we introduce advanced tactics and restarts, such as goal kicks, corner kicks, and offsides. No offside trapping is allowed. Offsides will be called in the spirit of the rule alone. An attempt to play advantage in the attacking half of the field will be allowed on a case-by-case basis. This is a judgment call by the referees. In our oldest age division, practices will be scheduled at Stockstill Park beginning the week of September 7th through the end of the season on the West Field, where there will be one field located. Games are set to begin on Saturday, September 26th. All teams will be scheduled for at least one doubleheader, and more can be requested by the coach. In this league, we will attempt to play the game in the form as seen on television. Advantages will be attempted to be played where it can, and offsides trapping is allowed. A minimum of one referee will be assigned to games U6 and up. An attempt to schedule two referees will be made for the U10 and U12 divisions, but this is dependent on availability throughout the course of this year. If you or anybody you know is interested in refereeing, please have them reach out to me at my email or number provided. A volunteer application is needed for all coaches in charge of individual entry teams. A roster and code of ethics sheet is needed for all coaches in charge of team entries. If this is your first time with us this year, a background check will also be needed. All these forms and more information can be found on our Coaches Resources page. Parking at the Recplex may be found to the west of the soccer fields in front of the building itself, or to the east of the soccer fields in front of the baseball and softball facility. Spectators are asked to sit away from the team benches. Spectators are reminded to please bring chairs or blankets to allow for social distancing practices. For the health and safety of all involved, only players, coaches, and staff are allowed on the team bench side of the field. Stockstill Park has two locations. For the oldest division, please use James F. Epps Road for ease of access to the West Field, and for the U8 division, please use 699 Stockstill Lane by the dog park for access to the East Fields. During these practices, parents are asked to spread out around the field to allow for social distancing practices to be observed. Parking at Alexander may be found above the fields in the parking lot or along Sunset Road. During these practices, if parents can safely watch from the vehicles, it is recommended that they do so. Otherwise, please ask parents to stay outside of the field fencing to allow for social distancing practices to be observed. A full list of soccer modifications and recommendations can be found at the link provided below. Coaches, we are in need of your help this year to remind parents and spectators to be mindful of their surroundings so that we can all have a safe and healthy season. Please refer to the first link on this slide for a full list of rules and schedules for the league. For any weather-related concerns, please follow us on Facebook or call the weather hotline. Updates and any cancellations or postponements will be posted no more than 90 minutes prior to the scheduled activity. If there is no update, we are playing. The Branson Parks and Recreation Department will not cancel a game or practice for a forecast only. Coaches, thank you again for your participation and help in this league. These children and us could not do it without your help. We are grateful for that. If there are any questions or concerns regarding anything we have covered or anything we may not have covered, please feel free to reach out to me, and I will be more than happy to assist.